Now, I know I made a video similar to this, but I still want to make something that's a little different. Mainly because I feel like when are we gonna get out of the fact that we old? It's a real question for me. Like, seriously, like, that's a legit question. When are we gonna get out of the fact that we're old? That we get old. We're not. Now, let's just be real with the fact that some people have given up. Some people are cool with being lazy. And coming from me, that's a lot, because as a kid, I've always been told that I was lazy. And that because you can't see the things that I do, that, you know, if I'm not able to produce it to you, then that means that I haven't done it. But the issue that I have, bro, is like, I'm watching these videos, like, as an example of this dude that says, you know, there's a bunch of them, I'm sure, but I watched this one where it's like, oh, you know, 20's versus 30's, to where you used to go to school, hop out of bed, you would just hop out of bed, and before now, it's just, you would, oh, you know, you gotta drudge along, and then you gotta wait like 20 minutes just to get up, and you gotta, like, whatever. And, you know, you trying to make it up the stairs, and when you was a kid, you used to fucking do backflips and cartwheels and jumping jacks all over, you know what I'm saying? You do handstand fucking walks up the stairs like it's nothing. You know, do a front flip at the end still on your hands, you know what I'm saying? You land back on your hands like nothing, like it's nothing, like butter. And that just be what it was when you was a kid. And nowadays, as an adult, 30s, 40s, 50s, for some strange reason, people think that because they've seen this play out, this narrative play, the people play a game with your mind and make you think. And so if like most of the things that I've been talking about, it kind of plays into the same thing, right? Where they say hey and you say yeah, and then before you know it, everybody's saying yeah. Now, the one person would have came along and said hello, no, that's dumb, before it got solidified. Like, hey man, you thought you did really good with that concrete slab right there, but actually there's a toe print in it, and, you know, some hairs or something. Get it out right now. You know, we got to restart all of that on whatever foundation it was trying to start. We can't let that be a thing, and really make a real clean slab for real, a clean slate for real. That didn't happen. Or that motherfucker probably got stoned to death. He probably got killed, to be honest. But, or she, you know, whomever. But the thing being, the point being, is that somewhere along down the lines, this concept of being old has been pushed since, man. And I don't get it. Because even at a young age, I felt, like a really young age, I felt old. I felt like my body wasn't, like, ready for whatever. Like, I felt like everybody else's body was more developed and mature. And now that I'm getting a little older, I feel like I'm just now starting to get, like, catch up to being a man, mature. My body, you know, being at its fullest structure, if you will, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It does, because I said it. But, you know what I mean? At its full potential of what a solid structure can be for this, right? And you're seriously seeing that, like, if I wouldn't have gotten myself, or if I were to get myself out of the situation with my mind, it shows that it's beneficial. It shows that it's possible for me to not believe or think or just know in my mind, my heart, my soul that I'm old, that my body won't do what I want it to do. Even because there's 20-year-olds old as hell at 20, bro. And it's getting worse because people have the lazy mind. They have this lazy brain about how life works. Why, you know, people say I get older, so I must be getting old, so I'm not, then I die. I've seen 6-year-olds pull themselves up and completely change themselves, or be in like their 50s and 55, 60 something. Before you know it, even in the 70s and 80s, dude, still making a difference, a change, being strong, solid, being able to have all types of mobility, jump, climb, and do better than some 20, 30-year-olds. And so that's where I start to play and why I don't like, man. Seeing these videos of dudes like, oh, 20 versus 30, they have that mindset. They have that lazy brain. Somebody already gave me this concept. I can't think outside of this concept of being old and at a young age in my life just starting, having to think that this is the end, the beginning of the end. And even for me, doing all the mobility workouts and things like that and really getting my body aligned, like I've said with other videos, if you want to go check it out, I still feel it. I still wonder, like, sometimes, like, no, dude, like, wanting to stop or give up or not do something any longer because, well, no, dude, you're, like, not even close. And when I look at 50, 60, 70-year-olds still doing stuff, going, I used to be like this and thinking I was super old and decrepit. Now I do backflips and shit. Now I do sprints and backflips. Like, now I can lift 100,000,000 pounds now. Now I can, breathe and eat and play with my grandkids and do all this stuff now. Easy. No issues whatsoever. Took me some time, but when I got out of the mindset of realizing that I'm not an old person, even at 50, 60, 70, 80 years old, when I've seen people at that age not be like that. So let's break it down and make sure we know for a fact, for sure, that this is way more of a choice. This is way more of a choice than it is a real concept to integrate into your life of being old at 30. Like, that is the breaking point for you in your life for some strange reason. And the crazy part about it is people will fucking believe it. Even down to the little bits, bro. People will believe. Even down to it, dude. How, dude? I just told you that it's not true. I'm still old. You're only saying that because, and you did this stuff in the past, and your body type, and who you are, and not the hard work, and not the mindset, and not the give a fuck. None of that. Not the give a shit. None of that. I've tried. I've seen. My grandma wanted. You want to be old. Be old. Be old. Don't take any of the precautions. Don't eat right, or just watch what you eat. No moderation. Don't work out. Be lazy in all facets. Don't do nothing every single day. Keep your mind right where it's at. That's how I see this. It's not even a thing of like, motivation and all this other stuff. It's, do you want to be decrepit by 45, bro? Or younger? There's 20-year-olds that are already like that. The mindset is not them, what they can and can't do, upbringing, what they got. It's that they chose not to. They can't. You right, you can't. Now, if I would have told myself that I can't align my body, think about this real life right here, right now. I can't make it up. If I would have told myself, hey, 4 or 5 years ago, 6 years ago, coming up, and that's just me honing in physically with just this alone for the last 5 to 6 years. Let me make that abundantly clear. Just this alone, I've tapped in and worked really hard, put a bunch of focus on just this alone, nothing else. Stop lifting weights, stop doing all kinds of stuff. I focused on maintaining, fixing, calibrating, you name it. It's all I've done. Realigning, aligning, whatever you want to call it. Getting everything everywhere as right as rain as I can possibly make it. Now, if I would have told myself, hey, can't do it. I can't be telepathic to myself. I can't be young fully, even though I beat my body into the goddamn dirt. I can't fix any of this. I can't mold myself back to good health, to where I have no ailments or issues or injuries. whatsoever. If I would have said that shit and gave up 4 or 5 years ago, 6 years ago, finding new breathing techniques and things like that, and using if I would have, dude, you think I'm gonna continue to allow people to let that shit slide and apply? Like, no, you're not old. Like I say, and again, there's 15, 20, 25-year-olds on that dude, ready to go. Just as they might as well send them to a geriatric home or something, dude. Get them out of here. Pack them up. They're done. There's a plethora of them. There's plentiful amounts of young people like this that just want to be old and lazy. I don't understand it, dude. Like, we gotta get that concept out of here, dude. How are you old by literally the beginning of your adult life? How are you already old? No, you just didn't take precautions. You didn't care. And you knew for a fact that concept of being old was true. It's true that you're going to be old. You're old. You're right. You're old. You can't do that at 29, 28, 27. You're right. You can't. You can't. And that's unfortunate that you can't. Because you chose not to. So don't be plaguing other people with this. It's a mental plague. It's like a literal virus or some shit. You ever seen like Timmy Turner and all that shit when they was in the computer? It's like a literal virus trying to chomp on your ass. Like Auntie fucking crab leg face, man. Trying to pinch them cheeks, dude. Trying to get you. You remember that episode? I remember that shit. Auntie Bev want to pinch your cheeks, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't let her pinch your cheeks. You chose to be old. You chose that concept of what old is. Some man told you what old means. What it means to be old. To where you just accept it. You go, me too. I'm dying right now. Twice as fast now. And I approve of it, actually. And I'm going to tell other people, hey, don't you know you're getting old too? What? Don't you know you can't do that anymore? Don't you know your knees don't work like that? Not now. You might want to stop. Don't you hear the pops in your knees? That literally doesn't mean a fuck thing. Please stop with that shit. Literally does not mean a fuck of all. Your knees popping? You're getting, dude, you've done things in life. Your muscles are attached to each other a little bit in certain areas. You can massage and work it away. You can work it out. You choose not to. Oh my God, I'm old. Why are you bigging up these? Dude, I don't get it. People big up insecurities. They big up ailments. They big up all kinds of stuff. And it's like, but why are you bolstering this? Why are you fostering this mindset? Why are you taking this in as if it's the truth? Stop telling people this dumb shit, bro. You want to be old? Go die old by your damn self. Don't put that on other people. Let them go be young. At 80, 100,000 years old. I don't give a shit how old. Let them be young. Let them at 100 go, you know what, man? Fuck Grandpa Joe. I'm about to get out this goddamn bed. And then go fucking do some shit. Let him. That's ridiculous, dude. Stop mentally caging people, bro. Telling them that they can't do shit because of. Well, I remember one time, and I remember my grandma, my mama said that one time. So if she said I can't do, then you can't do it either. None of us can do that because I was told at a young age that knees popping, this happening. I gotta take my pills. I gotta accept that this is the way life is. I can't do how I please. I can't bend my knees. I can't do nothing. I can't reach up into the trees. I can't do nothing. My back's fucked, and I believe it. I have to believe it. And then I believe there's nothing I can do about it. I believe this is the way life is. Yeah, this is the way your life is because you got told and you believe it. Somebody said, yeah, this is the way life is. You old and you gross. And you go, oh man, I'm old and gross. Damn it. I'm old. Damn, dude, fuck. Dude, you're 30. Nah, dude, I can barely make it up the stairs like I used to when I was like 5. I'm old, bro. It just sucks, man. Ugh, what do I do? Go be young. What the fuck? What? Young, old. What is this? Go be. Go do shit. Go experience and stop worrying about what can or can't, what the consequences. Oh, I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Or stay old. I don't give a shit. I don't know. I don't give a fuck no more. Like, but it's ridiculous, dude. Do something about it, bro. You're not old. You choose to be old. You like being old. Just say that part and just be old. But for the rest of us that want to be 60, 70, 80, 90, if God allows, if my health allows, that I continue to work on it every single day, I'm going to make it there and look damn good. Look damn good doing it too. Damn good. You feel me? Every single day making that stride and not pushing myself like I used to do where I stop and go, but just making it happen. Every single day, just a little bit. Nothing crazy, nothing. And realizing that at a young age that I think I need to. And you can do what you want to do. You're young. But realize, hey man, calm down. Literally, I'm telling you, people told me, and you're not going to listen to it, but if you can do your best to listen to it, slow the fuck down. It's better to do something you don't think is working every day than trying to like overexert yourself thinking you're doing the most and you feel fulfilled that one day, and then it's just straight just ass cream the rest of the week and month and shit, or 6 months or however long, shit like that. Yeah, man, you want to be old, be old. I don't know. Be old. Word.